Thank you very much, Speaker Sir, and I wish to thank Honorable Giringer Tambua for the question. Mr. Speaker Sir, when we assumed office as government, there wasn't a single country liaison officer representing Fiji in Australia or New Zealand. And on our first visit to Australia, I was advised by my counterpart that the Australian government had actually approved a position funded by the Australian government in 2021, but it has not been filled by us. So we, Mr. Speaker, Sir, if we had filled that position at that point in time, we could have filled the other positions much earlier as well. Who failed? I'm not going to allude to that, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker says, it makes them angry, Mr. Speaker, say, because they failed. Mr. Speaker, sir, we came back, we advertised, we processed the post, and we appointed our first country liaison officer in 2023, early 23. And then I requested the Minister of Finance, because Australia being such a vast country with around 500 workplaces where our workers are located, we appointed one and then one more. So we had 3 country liaison officers in Australia. We have 3 right now. And then we kept on pressurizing Australia to balance it and give us one more so that we pay for 2 and they pay for 2. So the Australian government finally approved one more. And Mr. Speaker, sir, my ministry has advertised and interviewed the 4th country liaison officer early this month, and it will be funded by the Australian government, and the appointment is ready to be made once the green light is given to us on the final listing. Mr. Speaker, sir, for our first New Zealand country liaison officer, my ministry has completed the interviews in Wellington at the end of last month, and we are just awaiting the completion of some administrative matters before we announce the appointment. This has eventuated through my request to my counterpart in New Zealand last year, Mr. Speaker, sir. On this note, I must acknowledge the continued support that we get from both the Australian and New Zealand counterparts. Appreciation is also conveyed to the Honourable Prime Minister and Minister for Foreign Affairs and our missions in Canberra and Wellington for their support. Mr. Speaker, sir, these country liaison officers serve as the direct link between the ministry, approved employers, and our workers. Their responsibilities include 1, worker welfare and well-being. The country liaison officers ensure that our Fijian workers are provided with safe and fair working and living conditions. They provide on-the-ground support to address welfare concerns, workplace disputes, or personal challenges that may arise during employment. 2, monitoring and compliance. The country liaison officers monitor employer compliance with the terms and conditions of employment contracts, ensuring that the rights of our workers are upheld in line with the laws and standards of the host country, as well as Fiji's bilateral labour mobility agreements. 3, dispute resolution and advocacy. Mr. Speaker, sir, the country liaison officers act as mediators to resolve workplace issues in a timely and constructive manner, reducing the risk of exploitation or misunderstandings between employers and workers. 4, safeguarding Fiji's reputation by ensuring that our workers perform their duties responsibly and employers meet their obligations. The country liaison officers help maintain the integrity of Fiji's participation in the PALM and the RSE schemes, thereby strengthening trust with our international partners. And 5, support and reintegration. The country liaison officers also assist workers with settlement support upon arrival in the new country where they go and work, the orientation period, and preparation for their safe return and reintegration into our Fijian communities. Mr. Speaker, sir, these roles are vital because they provide our workers with a sense of security, knowing that their government is present and responsive to their needs while they are far from home. At the same time, the country liaison officers help the ministry to better monitor, report, and improve the overall effectiveness of our labour mobility programs. Mr. Speaker, sir, under the previous administration, the welfare of our Fijian workers participating in overseas labour mobility schemes was not given the priority it deserved. Since the local, I'm talking about the fact. I just stated it. Since the coalition government took office, however, there has been a deliberate and sustained effort to recognize and address the needs of our workers on the ground. The recruitment of country liaison officers is a tangible demonstration of this commitment to protecting and safeguarding the welfare of our Fijian workers. Mr. Speaker, sir, I also wish to acknowledge the 3 country liaison officers currently serving under the Pacific Australia Labour Mobility Scheme and commend them for the important work that they are doing in supporting our workers. Mr. Speaker, sir, we are also in the process of, I've stated earlier that the 4th one will be appointed soon. Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank our international partners, the Government of Australia and the Government of New Zealand, approved employers and the families of our workers for their continued cooperation in making these schemes successful. Mr. Speaker, sir, in summary, the introduction of these country liaison officers marks a major step forward in protecting the rights and welfare of our workers, enhancing Fiji's international reputation, and ensuring that our labour mobility schemes deliver fair and meaningful benefits for both our people and our nation. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.